up, you guys? It's Annie. Welcome or welcome back to my channel where I help you to grow your YouTube channel from the ground up. So a few days ago, I made a video on my channel basically talking about all the different ways to get views on your YouTube videos that a lot of YouTubers don't tend to talk about. And after that video, my most popular comment on that video was basically everybody and their mother asking for videos specifically about understanding the algorithm and how to get on the recommended / homepage of YouTube. Because a lot of YouTube gurus on YouTube will tell you to focus on SEO and ranking in search, which is a really great way of getting views, but more so long term, because it's not the fastest way to get views, because the only time you actually get views from search rankings is when somebody actually searches for the keyword that your video is ranked for. And if your video is not ranked first, then whoever is searching for whatever you're ranked for on YouTube may actually get their answer before actually getting to your video, at which point SEO really isn't doing much for you. Which is what makes browse features and the recommended page the absolute fastest way of getting views and growth on YouTube, and is basically the root cause of every video that has ever blown up on YouTube. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to get your videos on the homepage and recommended page to get more views on your videos and also get picked up by the algorithm. So I hope you guys enjoy, hope you find it helpful. Let's jump right on into it. Now, for those of you who don't actually know, YouTube is basically one big algorithm to better organize and serve content to YouTube's users, to make sure that every person that comes onto YouTube is served videos that is directly tailored to them. So to get your videos on the homepage, you have to understand how the algorithm works and how these techs at YouTube have actually set up their algorithm to push out videos. Once you make absolutely sure that your videos comply with how the algorithm is set up, that is how you make the algorithm pick up your videos and push them out further to get more views faster. Now, the algorithm is an algorithm. It's not a human being that sits there all day looking at videos saying push out this one, don't push out this one, this is good, this is bad. It's not a human being. Again, it's an algorithm that YouTube has set up to organize and serve content. So when your video comes into contact with the algorithm is going to look at the criteria set up by YouTube to decide, yes, push out this video, or no, don't push out the video. So what is this criteria? What videos do and don't pass the test of the algorithm to get put on the homepage? So first, you have to understand that getting your videos on the homepage is not getting your videos on the homepage like the trending page or the search rankings, because everybody's homepage is different. So it's about getting your video on her homepage or his homepage or that homepage, which is why when you refresh your own homepage on YouTube, if you refresh your homepage 3 different times, you're going to be served 3 different sets of videos. Same way as if you have 3 different people refresh their homepages, all 3 people are going to have all different sets of videos recommended to them based off of what they like to watch on YouTube and what they're searching for on YouTube. So that is how YouTube decides what content is put on whose homepage. But as far as whether or not your video specifically is put on anybody's homepage, it comes down to audience satisfaction. The difference between somebody seeing your video in their sub box and clicking onto it and then leaving the video after less than 30 seconds, or somebody seeing your video in their sub box, clicking onto the video to watch it, and watching a good majority of the video, which is what directly indicates to YouTube that people are watching your video, engaging with your video, enjoying your video, and therefore means your video is worth pushing out onto people's homepages. Now, I get asked a lot, how many views do you need to actually get put on the homepage? And the answer is very simply 0. You can get on the homepage with 1 million views, you can be on the homepage with 10 views. The amount of views a video has absolutely no correlation to being on the homepage. All that matters if your video has 10 views is how those 10 people interact with your video and how your video satisfies those 10 people. Which is why you see so many videos on your recommended page from weeks ago, months ago, even years ago. Because YouTube's algorithm is not set up to look at upload dates or likes and dislike counts or how many views the video has. It is all about satisfaction. It's only about whether or not your video is interesting people and hooking people. So if you want to get your videos on the homepage / the recommended page, forget about how many subscribers you have or how many views your video has or how many likes you have. Look at your audience retention, meaning when somebody watches your video, what percentage and how much of your video are they actually watching? Do they watch your video and leave after 10 or 30 seconds, or do they watch your video and stay on it for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, minutes, even 10 minutes. That is what's going to tell YouTube's algorithm directly whether or not people are enjoying your video and engaging with your video, and whether or not your video should be put on the homepage. And then the second method with which YouTube's algorithm actually measures audience satisfaction is with session time and engagement, meaning not only does somebody watch your video and watch it for a good majority of the video, but do they actually click onto your video, watch your video, and take the time to like the video, comment on the video, share the video. There is a reason why when you watch videos on YouTube, so many YouTubers are practically begging you to like their video and comment on the video and share the video, because they know that if they get you to like their video or comment on the video, that's going to make sure that the algorithm picks up their video and pushes it out further, getting them more views and making more money. And that's why my first ever video on this channel got over 3,000 views, majorly from the recommended page, because the first video on this channel not only got a really decent amount of views, but it got over 50% retention and over 70% engagement rate. Then my second video also got over 3,000 views because that video had a 30% retention and a 60% engagement rate. Again, telling YouTube on both occasions with both of these videos that people not only saw my video, but clicked onto it, watched the video, enjoyed it, and engaged with it. So basically, to get your videos on the recommended/homepage, you have to basically trigger the algorithm and get the algorithm to pick up your video by getting your first group of viewers to watch a large majority of your video and engage with it. That is how you get your video to initially trigger the algorithm and pick up your video. And then your second mission is to have your video stay in the algorithm and keep being pushed out. And that is when videos on YouTube begin to blow up. That is how they get hundreds of thousands, even millions of views, is when they get picked up by the algorithm and then stay in the algorithm and keep getting pushed out. So if you get a decent amount of retention and engagement on your video, but a few days later or a week later your video starts to get less retention and less engagement, then the algorithm actually begins to drop your video and stop pushing it out. And that was the key factor to getting over 68,000 subscribers on my main channel, is because my videos not only got picked up by the algorithm, but they stayed in the algorithm. They continued to get tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of views weeks and months after they were initially uploaded. So that, you guys, is the secret to the big bad beast that is the recommended page and how to get your videos on YouTube's homepage. I really hope this video helped you guys to understand this better, because I know it is so complex and so overwhelming and hard to understand. So hopefully I was able to help you even a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!